Hello? Alright. Welcome back, everyone. How's it going? Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Clone Evolution, Lelanders. Now today, it was kind of a rough go. I don't know if anyone could tell by the title, but I won't even get into what's been bugging me because can't really talk about it. So let's continue with the game. Hey, Shelly, late night. Now I got some good news for you, Shelly. Well, semi-good news, semi-bad news. Work has been going semi-okay for like the past while, but today was like another really rough day. So I really don't even know if I'm going to be working tomorrow. We'll see what the boss says, but I don't know. I can't even get into it, so who knows? Maybe I'll be out of work and be back to doing daytime shows. We'll see what happens. If I had to guess, I probably will be off tomorrow. Because I really don't think the boss is going to make any changes, and it's not going to work out for me the way it is now. So yeah, well, we'll see. Now, I'm in a bad situation at work because I don't have a driver's license, and the boss always needs drivers. So I kind of get the shaft when it comes to stuff. So, yeah. Oh, well. Now, let's get on to Clone Evolutions. Yeah, Shelly, so what's been new with you? I've seen some of your changes in the game. Your team has really been upgrading quick. It's pretty wild. Oh yeah, I was supposed to attack that. Oh yeah, and I also got a new drink review to do today. Not alcohol, but just a regular drink. So this is one people underage or under non-adults can actually try if they're in the States. I don't know what it's going to taste like because reading the label, it sounds half good and half really gross. So we'll see how bad it really is. It's called organic, and right off the bat, it's like once you hear a company is marketing organic, that's usually a scam. So, I don't know, there's been various TV shows like My News, local news. They started looking into organic claims, and most of it's all bullshit. So yeah, we'll see if it actually is a thirst quencher. It says it's made with ginger root and organic apple cider vinegar. So I think drinking apple cider vinegar is absolutely disgusting. So we'll see how bad this is. Wait for my reaction here. I might just like throw up instantly online. But I'm dying of thirst, so very dehydrated. Oh my god, that is the worst smelling drink I have ever smelled. This literally smells like a jar of fucking vinegar. Have you ever like opened a jar of vinegar or a container and be like, yeah, I want to drink this? Well yeah, that reminds me. Oh yeah, let's take a sip and see how bad it is. Ooh, I'm surprised. Despite tasting like vinegar, they sweetened it enough that you can only taste it. It doesn't taste overpowering like vinegar. Alright, so that's not so bad. Holy shit. Man, Shelly's been saying she got Samson up to 6 stars and Robin to 5 stars. Can you believe, like, my team has always been lacking Robin. That was the one person I burned by mistake, and boy, did I pay for that. Oh wow, so at least I got a good drink. This is sweet. Who would have guessed, eh? Drinking vinegar could taste good. If you add enough sugar to anything, I guess, right? Now, I was tempted to drink this at work. And I was like, oh fuck, I better not in case I have to run right to the washroom. So we'll see what happens. Let's see how much this drinking vinegar is going to react to my system. I know this drink must have been on sale somewhere because my roommate picked it up and I was like, yeah, that's normally only stuff that's on sale. So they probably had to get rid of this. Most people read the label and they're like, vinegar? What the fuck? People are drinking vinegar? Yes, so be it. Now, to be honest, it says it has ginger in it, and that's actually what I taste the most. It actually tastes like I'm drinking ginger ale, but actual real ginger. So who knows? Maybe this organic place really is legit. I shouldn't be making fun of all organics, because I'm sure some of them are legit. Let's hope. Alright, so does anyone like the new changes with Clone Evolution? I noticed the DNA changes. I don't really like them, because I was trying to get a whole bunch of Sunstar heroes to link. And as soon as I got them, they got rid of linking them. Which reminds me, a lot of cases, that's what happens. As soon as I adapt to something, it changes. So, oh well. Well, we'll try to keep adapting. You know, it's just weird. Drinking this vinegar, I almost feel like I got a buzz. It's like, what the fuck? From vinegar? Maybe it's fermenting. Oh yeah, I got some bad news. That's what I was trying to tell everyone. I got the VIP thing, but I don't have enough jewels to refresh it, and I refreshed it like 20 times. No purple. Can you believe that? The VIP section, refreshed it 20 times, and no purples. So it's really getting close to me being like fucked, and not in a good way. Alright, let's... Oh, this is a 3-hour one? Might as well use it until it resets. Oh fuck, I can't, because... God damn it, how am I going to do this? Yeah, 27 jewels sucks balls, but I'll show you the good news. I made it right down to getting my last hero to make the fucking last purple mission. One away, can you believe it? So I'm hoping I can get the last one 24 hours, but it's not looking good. Especially with my jewel situation. So I really got no way to improve on that yet. What really sucks too is I want to use this mission and then let it refresh. Will it refresh if I don't use it? Yeah, you can make a gold Ong. Which one is Ong? Let me check it out. I know there are a couple golds that I was thinking of making, even a couple reds. Oh yeah, they added the new heroes too. I was reading that in the game thing. They're like, oh, we added some new heroes. I don't see them yet. Alright, so which class is... What is his name? Ong? Oh god. Man, what a rough day today. I'm literally like, my fucking glands are sore. I'm like that upset. You ever get that? It's like you get so stressed out, your fucking glands hurt. Sort of like you get a sore throat feeling, but it's actually in the sides of your neck instead of the actual throat. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so I'm a little bit slow with the acronyms. Nah, I've got a lot of different issues these days, and man, that was one of the things that was pissing me off today. I've tried to explain to people, it's like, yo, I've got some health issues. It's like they acknowledge it one day, and then the next day, they go right back to making fun of it. It's like, dear God, man, it's like when someone's injured, you don't fucking make fun of them over their condition, because that really pisses people off, right? It'd be kind of like if you went up to a guy in a wheelchair, and you're like, haha, you can't walk. You know how fucking pissed he would be? Yeah, so that's kind of why I lose my temper at work. I shouldn't be, but man, it just stuff really pisses me off. That was kind of funny today too. It turned out to be the day in my province where we honor like injured workers, and I was like, holy fuck, here's today getting so stressed out at work, still due to my old work injury. Go figure. 4 years later. Well, not quite 4 years, but... Well, yeah, and the other weird thing today, my soundboard, it just didn't want to turn on. So I was like, what the fuck? Why does my soundboard not want to turn on? So then I fucking unplugged it and did a hard reboot, and all of a sudden it worked. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with the soundboard. I haven't been using it very long, and I'm already getting quite a few issues with it, so I don't know if I can really recommend it. As much as I love it, it keeps breaking. I know that's been the story of my life with electronics the past few years. It's like every electronic I get, I'm lucky to get like a few months out of it before it breaks. It kind of sucks. And I think it's mainly my fault because, yeah, I've got issues. Now, if anyone's wondering why I didn't shave the beard with the head this time, it's because the masks. It's like I find if you have a really big beard, it makes your mask stick out, so you have better chances of talking while wearing a mask. You know how like when you wear a mask and you have to pull it away from your face in order to speak properly? Well, when you have a beard, it just pushes it away normally. So you're like, all right. And if people think that's dangerous for viruses, it turns out, men's beards are actually the strongest antibiotics around. They say something weird about beards and how it helps our immune system. So yeah, if I'm filtering stuff through my beard, it's actually probably even better, not worse. Well, not to give health advice, that's just what I've read about our immune system and how it functions. Similar to nose hairs. Nose hairs are also a vital component of the human immune system. I was watching a virologist talk, and he said that, yeah, nose hairs, they can breathe in particles of viruses, develop immunity without the person ever even getting sick. So they said that's why when you breathe stuff in through your nose, it's actually super good for you. And the idea of not breathing stuff in through your nose should be highly dangerous. But I don't know, I don't want to be offering health advice. I'm just repeating what virologists say. And I'm sure our human immune system has changed in the past few years to the point where everything that used to be true is now not true. Nah, I shouldn't be so sarcastic online. It never works. Oh, the microphone's a bit loud. No, you know what it is? I remembered the game sound was way off too. Can you help me with that for a sec, Shelly? I wanted to turn it... Oh, the microphone's too loud, so I turned the game sound too low. Alright, let's try that. See if it balances. No, what happened was I noticed the game sound was way too loud. So I turned it way down, and I was like, oh fuck, if I turned it too far down, now my voice will sound louder. And I did switch mics, and I did reboot the fucking microphone soundboard. Alright, so how did that sound come out? Now, I appreciate you helping all the time, Shelly. I'll have to find a way to give more gifts out on the show. I know I keep saying I'm going to do it, then I get swamped with fucking real life shit. Oh, dear God, I even got more people to add to the patrons list that I still haven't got around to doing. Because I've been literally go to work, come home, eat, record, then go to bed. So it's like I really haven't had any spare time, well, other than moving my uncle. That's the joys of being an adult, right? Like, fuck, man, you get to the point where your life literally is just go to work, come home, sleep. And you're lucky if you get an hour or two to watch TV. That's why you really gotta try to focus in life, try to be more successful. Don't always just be lazy and do nothing and wait for handouts. Dear God, that's what our government in Canada keeps doing. They keep trying to convince everyone to just stay at home and wait for handouts. I'm like, dear God, man, that's not good advice. Like, I've given out some really bad advice over the years, but I don't think I've ever told anyone just to stay home and wait for handouts. It's like, God, what kind of plan is that with life? I know I'm not like an expert at life or anything, but dear God, like waiting for handouts, like that's really got to be rock bottom when you think about it. Alright, so Shelly says to turn the game up just a slight bit more, and then it'll balance out with my voice. Alright, thanks. I appreciate that. You know what it is? It's weird, because I'll listen to the recording afterwards, and it'll sound all balanced. And then when I go do a live show, then it's not. It's like, well, what the fuck? Why isn't it balanced in both cases? Unless it's not saving it or something. Alright, so the game sound is up just a little. See if that's balanced, or if I do need to adjust one, just specifically tell me which one, because I'll get them mixed up again. Game up or... Now I think BlueStacks was actually having a little bit of issues with their volume bar slider, unless it was just on my end. Because I noticed a lot of times I would move it and it really didn't affect it, or if it did, it would jump huge and not a little bit. So I don't know what's going on. Oh man. You know, I actually feel so stressed. I'm almost at the point of like just calling my doctor and asking him for a stress leave. I don't know, like there's probably a lot of people asking for stress leaves now with the pandemic and all, but I've really reached that point where it's like, it's affecting my health, it's affecting my job. Can't even function properly. But I'll get through it. One way or the other, we'll find a way. Holy shit, look how frozen I was and I still won. Sweet. Alright, so Shelly says turn the game up just a slight more and it'll be perfect. Alright, let's hope. It'll be perfect for one episode and then it'll be screwed again. Somehow I'll change it and forget. Alright, let's try that. I tried a hair as much as I could. Hopefully it didn't jump huge. Now, some people do have different preferences about how loud they like the volume of the game and compared to talking. So I'll just trust your judgment on that. No, I figure a lot of times I was doing shows catering them to older people, and then I was like, fuck man, there's not many old people watching my shows. I was like, Jesus, I should really cater it more to younger audiences. Younger people are the ones actually online. Now, that was one of the things that dissuaded me from playing disc golf so much is, yeah, like, it's hard to make a fucking difference in disc golf. There's already so many good players. Alright, thanks Shelly, appreciate it. Now, things are looking up today. This vinegar I'm drinking, the organicness of it, it's probably curing me from something. I don't want to say that medically. Oh, but it does say that the person selling this is a PhD. It says Originator Health Stores, Life Extension Specialist. Can you imagine you're a doctor and you're allowed to say you're a life extender? Yeah, made with organic ginger root. Huh. Yeah, you gotta hand it to this doctor. I would have never guessed you can make apple cider vinegar drinkable and actually taste good. That is fucked. So how much sugar does it have? Imagine it was no sugar. That'd be impossible. Distilled water, organic apple cider vinegar, ginger. Oh, and stevia. I was wondering how. So that's how they made it sweet. I don't know if anyone's ever tried stevia. Apparently it can cause mutations. And given my health, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. But it makes everything super sweet and has zero sugar. And it's just a fucking plant. So you can just put the leaf in. Like cut it up into a powder, good to go. No, I think what happened with stevia is back in like the 80s or something, the Food and Drug Administration banned it, saying it was dangerous. But eventually they did enough studies to reverse the decision. So now it's the #1 sugar substitute in all of Asia. So yeah, that's what like Pepsi and Coke and everything in China will have like stevia in it. Hey, Shelly donated $67. Thank you. Now, I appreciate Shelly doing that. She's not old enough to be sending real donations. That's what I found out too. There is like an age cap for who's supposed to be doing super chats, but I think that might be regional specific also. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure you can't be like getting donations from like 10-year-olds, can you? That'd be fucked. Imagine some rich kid watches your show and starts like donating like millions. That'd be a dream come true. I'd be out of my mom's basement in no time. Now that's kind of like me when it comes to the patron song. It's taken me so long to deliver on this patron song. It's like people must be wondering, is this patron song real? So that's why I shouldn't be so down in the dumps. When I came up with the lyrics and the chorus for the patron song the other week, and it was because I was going through a lot of stress, I actually liked the lyrics or the beat enough that I wanted, oh fuck man, my whole team died again. Son of a bitch. Oh well, I don't even really care at this point because I'm really so stressed out from work. It's like other shit doesn't seem as bad. That's the one nice thing when you get stressed out at work. Whatever problems you had before, they start to seem less because you're like, oh fuck, now I got these new problems. That's the problem with going on vacation, right? Everything gets easier and then you come back to problems and it just makes you wonder, like, why the hell am I doing this? Why wouldn't you just stay on vacation? Alright, so yeah, that's the one thing I was looking for. Holy shit, we got enough to do. What is that? Is that 10 purple heroes? 12? Holy shit. That's a good amount. Oh, 1 minute till the reset. Alright, so we'll let the reset happen. This will be a test. Does anyone know if the tavern task resets on its own if you don't do them? Or will it stay the same mission it was yesterday? Because I didn't have enough jewels to do it. Alright, let's give a quick list or shout out to the patrons because I'm going to be tired today. So we'll do it now while the game reboots. Alright, so big shout out to Suki, Jim, Ray, Travis, and everyone else in the patrons list that I haven't added yet. I'll get your names on here soon. Sorry for the big delay. As you can tell, I'm pretty busy. Alright, it's past 8 o'clock. Maybe I'll let it go to 8:01 and then I'll boot it. For some reason, it doesn't want a full screen. It's taken that option away. Oh, there we go. Probably just because I don't have a game loaded. Let's hope that's all it is. Yeah, now the option's back. Yeah, there's a couple heroes I can make. I even have enough parts to make a few red heroes. But I figured I want to get more specific about heroes now. Because I'm not really just trying to make random ones. I actually have like agendas in mind where I'm trying to reach certain goals. That's why I often try to recommend to new players in the game, like, hey, as much as it is nice just to go with whatever heroes you can get, it is almost better to like have a shittier team, but focus on like just getting the parts you need for a good team. Holy shit, there are some purple jewels. Alright, let's go check and see what happened. Does anyone want to guess what happened? Holy shit, it's 2 a.m. We gotta wrap the show up soon so Shelly can go to bed. She's the only viewer too. Well, I shouldn't say only viewer, but the only one who's tuned in. Oh fuck, I don't believe it did reset, did it? Son of a bitch. Alright, well we'll have to do this in order to get more jewels, that's for sure. Fuck, man. I really just want to keep hitting the refresh button, but I'll have to... Yeah, let's do these too. So I can just hit the refresh button and it won't affect... Nah, I should have been anticipating that this was going to happen at work because lately in work... Pretty much ever since my accident, things really have to go perfect or I get too stressed out to work. It's kind of fucking annoying. But at least we had quite a few perfect days in there. When it's just me shoveling by myself, there's really no issues. I can shovel faster than anyone, don't have to deal with anyone bitching. Or making fun of me that I can't remember shit. Holy shit, 350 joules. All right. Now we're talking. Think we should try it? Let's try more. Well, if anyone's wondering, I did win the Hunger Games, so I didn't have to freak out today. But even if I did lose it, good luck competing with how pissed I am about work. But anyways, let's delete this. And $527.20 to refresh. You think that's enough to get a purple? Fuck, man, I sure hope so. Alright, let's try our luck. Keep your fingers crossed, Shelly. I need help with this one. I'll do 1 because I heard 2 is bad luck. Oh fuck, almost clicked start. Oh no! Did they just give me the same one back to back? You sons of the... Yes! Woo! We did it. Alright, thanks, Shelly. I knew with you crossing your fingers, we were going to win. Next, we'll need to do that when I buy a lottery ticket. Alright, now what we did for Hunger Games, check out my bet and see how bad you think it is. I was thinking betting against Keck and Gizmo is a hard bet because both of these guys have a history of winning. So I really didn't even bother, even though Gizmo is a heavy favorite. So I didn't bet on that match. Did I bet on that one? I don't think so. It says my bet is placed already. That's good. I should have bet on Mickey Mouse, but she was versus Coach. So I was like, holy fuck, man. Coach got the nod. Huh. But that's a pretty iffy one. Fuck, man, I don't even remember who I bet on. Did I bet on Gizmo and Keck? Yeah, I did. I bet on Gizmo. Alright. Isn't it funny how I went through that whole thing about how I didn't bet on them? And then go and I check and it's like, oh, fuck. Guess I did actually bet on the damn memory. Oh, well. So did anyone else bet on Gizmo? Or did someone bet on Keck? I bet you someone bet on Keck and they'll win. Oh, 2 viewers and 2 likes. Thanks, everyone. Better not be Shelly logging in with an alternate account. Yeah, and don't worry, everyone. Just because the viewers make it pretty low at some points in the week, depending what times I record, I'm still working on making the show better. I won't just throw in the towel. Although it is tempting some days. No, reaching that 1,000 subs, that was a huge boost. I'm pretty sure I could never throw the towel in for YouTube again. Unless there was something horrible that happened and I was like, oh fuck. Now I have to throw in the towel. But I don't think anything, well, knock on wood. Alright, 452. No, in Canada they're passing more laws to get you like actually charged for stuff you do on YouTube, so we'll see. I might have to, well, not that I'm doing anything illegal, but I'll have to keep updated on these laws. Who knows what they're going to make illegal next. Dear God, it's illegal to go to the fucking park. Imagine you hadn't turned on the news in a while and you went to the park and you got like busted and they're like, hey, you're not allowed to be at the park. You're like, fuck man, sorry, I didn't turn on my TV. I had no idea. It's illegal to go to the park now? Hey, Jacob Menzies, thanks for tuning into the show. If you heard what we're drinking tonight, it's a non-alcoholic drink that's supposed to be good for your health, according to the doctor that makes this. It's a non-GMO organic apple cider vinegar drink mixed with ginger and stevia. And surprisingly, I smelt it and it smelled just like vinegar. So I'm like, dear God, how the hell am I going to drink vinegar? It's fucking nasty, right? But then I tried it, and what do you know? It actually still tasted good. You could actually taste so much ginger, it reminds me of ginger ale. Or Canada Dry, or whatever ginger product you drink. Or artificial ginger. Alright, we got the victory. Yeah, so I drank some, and it's not disgusting. I was surprised. You ever do that? Buy a drink, and then think it's going to be really bad, and drink it, and get a pleasant surprise. Usually it's always the opposite, right? You buy drinks you think you like, then you drink it, you're like, oh god, this is nasty. There literally is a lot of floaties in this. That's the one shitty thing I don't like about stevia, is when you add it as a sweetener, it does actually leave floaties quite a bit. It's kind of sick, or disgusting. Yeah, it's the only part about drinking this that's a little weird, is you can smell vinegar while you're drinking it. So you're like, am I drinking vinegar? Well, technically I am. Yeah, if anyone wanted to see the label, so you can see I'm actually not shitting you. I'm drinking apple cider vinegar. Not that I recommend it or anything. No, I'm not endorsed by the product. I don't know, are they from Canada? Yeah, it says Canadian. Canadian organic. So shout out to the Brags. They made fucking vinegar taste amazing. And 0 calories. See, that's what I was thinking when I first drank it. I'm like, how much fucking sugar did they need to add to vinegar to make it drinkable? Apparently 0. My birthday comes up in December 2nd. So we've already had one birthday show so far. And this year I'll be turning, does anyone remember? I can't remember. I think I turned 20, or 20, I wish, 42. Nah, not that I really want to be 20s again. 20s was actually a weird phase of my life. I'm actually kind of glad it's over, rather than trying to live it again. Now 20s is one of those stages where you like feel invincible, you feel like you have all the time in the world. And then, boy, harsh awakening comes when you hit 30 and you're like, holy shit, that 20s just flew by. Alright, let's see here. Holy shit, we got some decent points there. No, when is your birthday, Shelly? Maybe I can get a birthday show lined up for Shelly. Those emojis are the best. I gotta learn more emojis for YouTube. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I heard someone say that you unlock new emojis if you become a YouTube premium member, but I'm not sure if that's true. Yeah, you don't have to tell me what year or anything. 23rd of February. That's cool. Huh, so our birthdays aren't even that far apart. No, I think I actually did hang out with quite a few people that were born in February, now that I think of it. That's a weird thing about horoscopes, right? You ever notice you actually do tend to hang out with a lot of people that are like the same horoscopes? So it's like there is actual categories of people that you, personality-wise, that you prefer hanging out with. There's actually a trick on Facebook how you can sort all your friends by horoscope. And how does it work? Oh yeah, when you get one of your friends' birthdays, there's usually a little button that'll say you want to see your friends, all your friends' upcoming birthdays. So what you do is you click that button. Sorry, I need a drink. Nothing like vinegar to hit the spot. No, so once you hit that sort by birthday button, it'll show you your whole friends list, but broken up by birthdays. So you can see like who's all has the same birthdays. And it's fucked up. It's like you take all the people that you know that are like somewhat aggressive or something, and then they'll all be born the same month. All the people that are normally artistic or whatever, they'll all be born in the same month. I don't know if everyone's friends list is like that, but man, when I look at mine, I'm like, holy shit, it's weird how accurate it is. And yet people are always like, oh, there's nothing to horoscopes. Guess it could just be like looking in, seeing things that aren't really there. I'm starting to wonder if I'm starting to get so stressed out from work, that's what's happening. Maybe the work situation's not just too stressful, it's just me. Alright, let's see. 2 left. Yeah, another weird thing I noticed is two of my best friends in life, their birthdays were almost on the same day. And they're like drastically different ages. So I was like, what the fuck are the odds of that, right? No, I think the one's birthday was on the 13th of November, and then the other one was the 15th of November. So I was like, it was so easy to remember their birthdays, because I was like, oh shit, I remember now. It's 2 days apart from the other one. No, so that's why maybe what I should try to do is meet a woman that was born in November. Not that that's going to guarantee you're going to work, but put that in your dating profile. Be like, I only date people born in this month and this month. They'll be like, what the fuck? No, the weirdest dating profile thing I ever read, obviously I won't give any names because I don't even know their names, but this one woman put that she'll date anyone except someone from Croatia. I was like, well, that's really weird and specific, right? It's like, I guess they had a really bad experience. Not to laugh at that, it's like, maybe make a profile and be like, I only date people that like the color blue. If it's not your favorite color, then too bad. Get out of here. I shouldn't say it's not that uncommon, right? Like, some people only date on diet preference. So if like someone's a meat eater, you can't date them. Oh man, I can hardly wait to start seeing these battles. I'm kind of at the point where I think I'm going to be disappointed. Because my team's like just wiping the floor with the previous level. So hopefully it'll actually be a challenge now. And they do seem to be giving me more Abe fragments. I don't know if they upped that in the last update, but it really seems like more Abe. Does that say no? Can't even see it. It's so tiny. Oh, that's what she said. Alright, so no, let's get back to, oh yeah. Let's see, how many purple jewels do I have? 487? Let's not keep my friends waiting any longer. Suki's gone. Miss Lego, let's get her some. Even though I'm only at 500 jewels. This goes to show you how sore I am that I couldn't keep giving them out. No, Shelly, I'll be able to give one for you. I can't do both today, but I'll do blue flowers for everyone else. Alright, let's give, what's his name? Potato memes. I don't want to be so sexist. I'll only give flowers women. Or vice versa, what I just said. I'll give some regular pink ones to him. And yeah, there we should be good. And we'll send blue to the rest. Yeah, so that way I still have some purple jewels because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them. Alright, let's do the casino spin twice before I start thinking about work more. I need to get my mind off of it. Yeah, you know what I think it is too? At my old job, actually how I ended up getting laid off or let go or whatever, is I kept being really nice to everyone at the place, taking on extra work, and it got to the point where everyone was just dumping all their work on me, and it was too much for me to keep up with, to the point where I got super stressed out. So now that when I start to see that happen at other jobs, even if it's just like someone taking extra breaks and leaving me to work all the time, then it's like, yeah, I start getting like super stressed out right away. I know they're probably not even taking that many breaks and I'm just freaking out about it, but I think what it is too is like I feel so obligated to get the job done on time. So that's why I'm so freaking out, and if people are taking too many breaks, and I really don't have the strength to argue with people about it. It's like either they're going to work or they're not, and it's like I don't have the strength to argue with them. Maybe try arguing once, twice, and I have to throw in the towel eventually. Now that's really, you got to be careful in life. Man, if you get a job that's like so stressful, it's not even worth any amount of money. Like I started to think today, it's like the amount of stress I'm going through, how much would this really be worth? It's like if someone like laid down like $300 an hour, I'd be like, fuck it. I still don't need that kind of stress. Now it must be easy for some people to just let it go, but I'm not the type of person that can let shit go so easily. Almost a lot of people in my family can't let go to the point where it's like they become hoarders. So it's like, yeah, it's like I got to be careful, not always be able to let shit go. Now I'm starting to practice with like getting rid of some of my stuff. Like before, my place was getting so full of junk because I couldn't throw out good stuff. But now I don't mind. I can like throw out anything. Starting to realize that, yeah, I'm not getting super stressed out about throwing out shit. Holy shit, look how long Trump survived there. This dungeon is actually catching up to being difficult. Alright, we're making some pretty good progress on this dungeon. Welcome to the dungeon! Can we defeat it? Now I think maybe the main thing that will actually repair my setup is I just gotta do some firmware updates. Then we should be good with the soundboard, I bet. I wouldn't be surprised if that's some of the issues. Never skip the updates. I do that with Windows all the time. When they want to do an update, I'm like, let's just skip it. Now, I don't know if anyone heard the news today. Yeah, this new dungeon, the rewards, it's fucking unreal, right? Like when I play it, I'm like, holy shit, are they really giving me this many rewards? Especially the fucking purple or the pets. Like how many pet colors I got, it's fucking wild. Like I kept thinking like, dear God, it's so hard to get pet shit. Were they ever going to give more pets away? But now it appears, yes, they actually are starting to give more pets away. Yeah, because I kept looking at the pets. I'm like, dear God, in order to do these like super pets, you really needed to like fucking find some way to get the pets, and there was almost no way to get them. So how are you going to have like a level 5-star pet if you can only get one of them? Now I have to hand it to the game, when they added pets, I was a bit skeptical at first that I liked it, but now pets is one of my favorite features, so I'm glad they actually added it. Holy shit. Shelly's saying she went from 0 to 500. That is fucking unreal. Yeah, so holy shit. What is purple potions for again? Upping the stars? So yeah, everyone's going to be getting some higher star heroes soon, right? Oh yeah, and Shelly or whoever's watching, remind me to check before I log out in the game. Oh fuck, now I'm already forgetting what I wanted to check. Damn, I should have said it sooner. I was meaning to check something. Hopefully I'll remember by the end. You know, one of the weirdest things I'm starting to realize, and I fucking should have noticed it sooner, is in the biking videos, when I was biking past all the restaurants, I kept telling myself that I can't really smell food anymore, but I was talking to other people, and they're like, what are you talking about? It's like, we bike past the restaurants, we smell the food every time. So I was starting to realize, it's like my sense of smell has like drastically changed recently. And you know what else has changed recently? My arthritis went up by like 1,000%. Where it's like my mild arthritis all of a sudden became severe. So I'm like, what the fuck is happening, right? And then I started to look up the symptoms of that fucking shit we're not allowed to talk about. And it's like, it's making me wonder if I really did catch it in like the year 2020, right at the beginning. Because that is the last time I've been sick, and man, I got really sick then. I don't know if anyone's gone back into my YouTube archive, but I did a travel video where I went in huge subways and like trains, just packed with people with no masks, right at the start of the pandemic, before it like actually became like against the rules to like travel without masks and all that. And I got really sick like a week and a half later. So I was like, and it was like the worst sickness of my life, which I thought was the flu. But in hindsight, almost no one got the flu in 2020. So I was like, what are the odds that it actually was the flu then? Hopefully it was just the flu. But I'm starting to put these pieces together. I'm like, why do I have no sense of smell anymore? Why do I have like severe arthritis all of a sudden? It's like fucking annoying. And I was going through a huge binge where I couldn't stop napping. Where I was like, I needed 10 hours of sleep a day, minimum. I was actually pushing 11 or 12 even. I know it's so weird in Toronto, like I talked to everyone that I know that lives in Toronto that week, and they're like, oh yeah, everyone was really sick that week. I was like, well, what the fuck, right? Like, everyone was really sick right at the beginning of 2020, and everyone was just assuming that they had the flu, because we weren't allowed to get the test for the virus back then. Because we're in a socialist, healthcare system, you have to wait in line and beg, and if the doctor says no to the test, then you just can't get it. You're not even allowed to buy it if you had the money. That's the one fucked up thing with Canadian healthcare, right? It's like it's free, but often you're free to help yourself. So it's like, what the fuck, right? Like, why am I paying 80% of my income tax to fucking support a system where it's free to help myself? Unless you have like heart surgery, yeah, then it's gonna save your ass. Yeah, Canadian healthcare really sucks up until the point where you get like a life-saving surgery. And if you never require that, you're basically paying into a really fucking expensive system. That's why I often wonder if the person who needed the surgery could have just crowdfunded the surgery and bypassed this whole fucking huge insurance scam. I'm pretty sure that's how the Amish and Mennonites do it, right? Like they have anti-insurance policies where none of the Mennonites or none of the Amish have insurance, depending how strict they are. But the catch is, if they ever get fucked over and they need insurance, the church helps them. So like the whole community will just band together and help. That's like the Amish, when they used to build barns where I live in Canada. The fucking barns they built, I don't know. Someone really should make a video about them. Like some of the old antique barns. They're fucking monuments, like huge. And you're trying to think that these are Amish people building it. They didn't even use modern tools. It's like, holy fuck, man. Like, I would even marvel watching someone build one of those today, let alone fucking 200 years ago in Canada when they were getting attacked. That must have been fucked. Alright, yeah, good night, Shelly. You don't have to stay up for the end. I am going to wrap the show up soon, so you're not missing much. I figure I am starting to enjoy these dungeon battles and it's cheering me up, so I'll play them a bit longer. Getting all these items, I'm just like, yeah! Alright, so let's give a shout out to everyone in the chat, because Shelly's got to get going. So there's Shelly and Jacob Menzies. So thanks, everyone. Appreciate both of you. Now, I'm sure Shelly's happy you joined Jacob, too, because, yeah, the chat's kind of weird when there's just two people for a show. You ever notice that when you have friends that come over to your place? A lot of times you like to have like 2 or 3 friends over, but if you have just one friend over, it's kind of awkward. It's like this is supposed to be a party, and there's only like 2 of us. Alright, good night, Shelly. Have a good one. Oh yeah, victory! Yeah, maybe try to sleep in a bit. Your school can wait. I'm just kidding. Try to sleep at school. You know, this is the worst. When I was really tired at school, sometimes I would skip class, go to the library to read, and then just go in one of those cubicles and like have an hour nap. And hope that no one else heard me snoring in the other cubicles. So technically, like the librarian, he would even cut me some slack. He's like, man, I know you're skipping class, but if you're skipping class to come to the library, he's like, I'll give you a free pass and not tell the teacher. I'm like, all right, thanks, man. Meanwhile, I was sleeping, but no, I shouldn't say I was always sleeping. I probably only slept in there maybe, I don't know, once a week. Alright, so what should I really try next? Man, every time I drink that apple cider, it's like, man, it hits me so hard. Or not cider, fucking... Oh yeah, we can make a new pet before we wrap up the show. Or should we save the new pet for tomorrow's episode when Shelly tunes back in? I feel bad about opening all the new items just as she leaves. Alright, so yeah, let's do it. We'll wait for Shelly to come back tomorrow, and we'll get the extra 20 that we need in order to do 2 pets tomorrow. So yeah, once we come back, we'll do a 2-petter. And once I collect that purple frags, or that last purple mission, it should push us up to 75 points for gold. So we'll have 1 gold hero we can do for a draw. And we'll have 10 of these. And we'll have 2 of these. And what I'm going to do is wait until it's on the clone match event. So when is that coming up? It could be coming up on the next scroll event. So that'd be wild, eh? On Thursday, we could be doing a huge episode. Now, I think that's what I'll do. When Shelly's birthday rolls around, is I'll save up enough of these scrolls so we can do a huge birthday special. Be like, burn like fucking, I don't know, like 10, 20 purple scrolls. Or heroes, or whatever it's called. Puzzle pieces. Yeah, so that'd be cool. Or if anyone else has got birthdays, let me know in the chat or the Discord, and we'll try to arrange something. I know, I keep trying to come up with ways that we can do prizes where it's practical, where it's easy to give out a prize, and I don't go broke doing it. Because heck, I'm already broke. And I have a really hard time holding a job. So yeah, let's hope this new patron song, it could actually succeed. Keep our fingers crossed. I know there's like a 99% chance it won't succeed, but we'll have a chance. Even a 1%. That's one thing, if you keep trying, even though you're going to fail like 99% of the time, you might get lucky and that one time succeed. That's kind of how my ratios work in life. The odds are stacked against me, but I'll try. Alright, so let's see, what did we need for daily tasks? Holy shit, so many more things to do. Alright, so let's do a couple more. Now, thanks everyone who did stay in the chat today, because today was a really rough go for me. I don't know, I'm not handling stress like I used to. Oh, fuck. At least I don't care, because work sucks so bad. There we go. Sweet. So we got 2 out of 3 victories. That ain't so bad. No, it's kind of sad. I really wish I had the energy to do something after I finish recording, but it's really going to have to take my uncle to bed, and then I'm going to bed. Obviously different beds, just to clarify. No, thankfully we all have our own rooms. I can't believe in the old days people used to have to share rooms so much. We think even sharing screens is hard, right? Imagine sharing a room with someone. Hey, the way real estate prices keep going up, it's probably going to be a reality again. Probably already is in a lot of people's lives. Fuck, 10 hours? If I sleep plus that, yeah. Pretty sure they'll push it to 10 hours. So we can just wait. Right, so we'll wait for that. Holy shit, we didn't even do the hand to mind is? What the fuck were we doing? Oh yeah, it took forever for the game to reload. Yeah, I'm really going to have to stop because, man, stress is making my memory so bad I can't even remember what the fuck I've been clicking. Now, I have to wonder that too. Is it really just stress that's actually affecting my memory a big portion too? As much as I try to think that it's all actual physical memory loss, a lot of it is just stress. Because definitely I can notice the difference. When I get stressed out and I'm not, it's like my memory is drastically different. I bet you with people that have a normal amount of memory, they don't even notice it. But once you're already so low, you actually notice any small change. Oh, it's the ordinary. I was like, fuck, man, I played the dungeon. How much more times can I play it? Alright, let's go with that lineup. See if it'll win. We have been training Jade or Alice quite a bit. Adios. Adios, amigos. Or señorita. Excuse me. That was terrible. Goodbye. Well, Wiedersehen. That's the German way of saying goodbye. Belgian. Beer breath. And I don't know why in Canada we make fun of Germans and beer. I don't know if that's even true. Do Germans actually drink a lot of beer? It's probably the whole Oktoberfest thing. We have Oktoberfest here, and it's pretty much a beer drinking festival. Or just a pork eating, beer drinking, cleavage staring festival. That's what I was thinking, man. It must be kind of neat for cultures that are like opposite of that to come and see Oktoberfest. Because it's one of those festivals, it's like the opposite compared to a lot of other places. Especially places where like alcohol's banned, pork's banned, naked women are banned. So it's like you come to our festival, it's like the exact opposite. Who knows how long the tradition will last, though. Well, technically it's already over because they killed it with all of our other culture when they imposed the lockdowns. That's the one weird thing I noticed that with the human rights things. They're like, you have to be allowed to have a culture still. So I was like, well, what happens if the government tries to ban all cultural events? Isn't that like sort of taking someone's culture away? But they got to do what they got to do, right? Alright, so let's try this time and see if we have any better luck. I can't believe how bad we keep getting wiped in this. Must be because we went up a level. Like once you get near 200, they're like, oh fuck. Now they cranked up the difficulty. Now I gotta try to focus on how many things are going well these days. Because yesterday there was already a ton of good shit that was happening, so... Just gotta stay on that wavelength. Sorry, it's a whole bunch of noise coming from the hallway right outside of my room. So it's making it difficult to record. But I'm sure it's not loud enough to show up on your mic. Alright, so maybe this vinegar stuff will help me sleep, or maybe it'll make it worse. Soon we'll find out. I think when I lay down today, it's going to take me like 10 minutes to fall asleep, if that. Do you ever meet someone like that? It's like when they go to sleep, some people take like 10 minutes to fall asleep. Some people might take a half hour. And then other people are like less than 30 seconds. I'm one of those less than 10 seconds people. I can literally fall asleep in an instant. Now people laugh because they'll go camping with me or something. They'll be like in a conversation with me. And I'm like talking through the tent. And then they'll like finish a sentence. And then they'll already hear me snoring. They'll be like, man, you fell asleep in like 30 seconds. It's kind of a nice ability, but it doesn't always work. When I quit smoking weed, it makes it way harder to fall asleep. Oh fuck, I hit the skip button. Thank God it didn't work. Alright, let's see. Think we're actually going to win this? I don't see too much damage. It's weird because we're facing some pretty good heroes here. This Miss Piggy, she's usually hard to beat. Alright, let's get it. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the message for the sponsor for Shelly. I should have done that. Sorry, Shelly. I know when I was thinking, like, Shelly said she was leaving, I'm like, what do I have to finish up? I did the round of applause and I forgot the sponsor. Alright, so let's do the sponsor message now while we fight this Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy battle was brought to you by Crunk. Crunk. It'll fuck you up. Woo! Hey, welcome back, everyone.
Tired, but not that tired. I'm like, I know I forgot something. Yeah, that's the weird thing about this job. Even though I'm like super tired, it's more of like just, I don't know, it shouldn't be sleep tired. Unless I am still getting that lingering sleep problem. The arthritis, the sleep problem, can't smell anything. So that's the weirdest thing. They always tell you to like take these tests if you have any of these symptoms. All these symptoms are also normal parts of life, right? It's like you always get with arthritis. Your arthritis never gets less. When you smoke, your sense of smell goes away. And being tired all the time. Yeah, everyone's tired all the time. Who isn't? Man, we just can't beat this guy, eh? He just won't die. What a bitch. Alright, let's skip it because I don't want to wait all day. I don't think any of our heroes should really die here. Alright, they gave us the victory eventually. That's the weird thing too, is I can still smell some stuff fine. So I don't know, it's just like other stuff I can't. Which almost does sound weird, right? Like why would your sense of smell change so that you can still smell some stuff fine, but other stuff you can't? Or it's just less. I think if anything, it probably is just the restaurant making less food. People are probably exaggerating how much they can smell it. I mean, once the lockdowns are over and I bike past that restaurant, it'll probably smell fine. Oh, that reminds me of good food. There's some geese that are looking for a home. So if anyone's in the Canada area, someone found like a baby geese that was lost and couldn't find its way back to its mother. Oh, and sadly some other geese were dead around it. So I don't know if maybe the mother goose died. So they're trying to find a foster parent, which is actually pretty good odds because when it comes to baby geese, it's usually one mother goose will look after like 20, 30, sometimes even 50 of them. So it looks funny, like one mother will have so many baby geese. I really doubt she can keep track of which ones were hers. I think that's just like real life, right? Some mothers actually have more mothering instincts than others. Thank God they're not in charge of our government. Or are they? Alright. I don't know. Should I chance skipping this battle? Just watching it, I'm like, man, looks like it could go for hours. I think we can still just wipe them. It's just going to take a long time. Alright, well, let's try a skip. Hopefully they don't kill our whole team. There's no way our team should die. They can't even hit us, for God's sakes. Alright, so we beat them. See if they killed any of our team. Oh, fuck you, son of a bitch. They killed one of our team because we hit the skip button. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. There's no way they were dying. They couldn't even hit us. Jane Austen would have had like 3 turns to heal them. Man, that really pisses me off, man. I gotta stop using that skip button. It gets me every time. No, I said I wasn't gonna be pissed today too, but man, that did piss me off. Son of a bitch. Hey, Tony Blona, made it to the show. Thanks, man. Now, I've been trying to be in a good mood today because it's been a rough go today, but dear God, I just like skipped a battle and lost one of my best heroes. So that really pissed me off. Now, I gotta remember to stop hitting the skip button for this, because when I do, they just kill my heroes. So it's like, why the fuck would I skip it? Might as well just let it play out and then have no one die. That's not a bad move by the game designers when they did that, right? They're like, hey, let's allow people to skip it, but if they do, it increase the chance of them dying. Ah, fuck. Come on, we gotta win this battle. There we go, Jane. That's what I like to see. That scares me. I was thinking that Kiss guy was a stronger, but when he hits me, there's almost no damage, right? So do I really want to be unlocking that guy? Fuck. All the Hunger Games teams use him, though. See that? He can't even hurt me. Alright, I think we're going to get the victory here. One casualty isn't so bad. I think the gold chest battle is next. Does anyone remember? Yeah. One more battle for the gold chest. At least we made it to the gold chest battle this time. Seemed like for a while there we couldn't even make it. Alright, let's bring in extra healing. See what happens. Oh, how was my day? It was actually really brutal at work, but I was thinking, I think I'm just stressed out on my own. It's like all my family going through health problems, family members dying. And it's like, dear God, it's like I think all the stress really is catching up to me with the lockdowns. I can't take anyone's even slightly disagreeing with me. It's kind of annoying. No, so today was like a really fucking piss off day, but I'm hoping maybe in the future I can just stick to a job where I just shovel and don't have to communicate with other people. Then I'll be doing great. Alright, so we died quite a bit. Now, I don't know if it was just me, but even like basic conversations, it's like anything I would say, people just say the opposite right back to me, and it just irritates the shit out of me. To the point where it's like I don't even want to speak to them. It's quite funny. I miss the days when I had higher tolerances to shit like that. Or stuff just wouldn't bother me. Ugh. Now, I'd like to blame it all on age, but I'm sure it is at least part of it. Getting to mid-40s now, becoming that cranky old man. Slowly but surely. Now I'm also drinking some apple cider vinegar, so I don't know if anyone's tried drinking that. I was surprised this Bragg company, not to brag about it, but fuck, man, just show the goddamn label. For fuck's sakes. Now, sometimes this camera's a little picky about what the algorithm will show and what it won't. Yeah, so I drank a whole bottle, or one of these little glass bottles, 473 milliliters of organic apple cider vinegar. Now, it was nice to do a drink review that wasn't alcohol for a change. Because sometimes I feel like I'm just reviewing alcohol all the time. Gotta stop being such an alcoholic. Alright, I really don't think there's any chance of me beating any of these teams. Fuck, they even have a gold Samson. So yeah, let's just skip this one. Alright, let's exit it, and I'll come back and try it later. Maybe there's some way I can pull off the victory. Alright, thanks for the flowers, everyone. Yeah, and thanks for everyone sticking with me for the rough day episode. It's nice to be able to hang out with some people that I don't disagree with on everything. Right, so we just got the ordinary and advanced clones to make. That's fucking sweet. Sweet. Oh yeah, and if anyone wants to check, that's what I wanted to check. Oh fuck. I placed a bet. But if I didn't place that bet, I would have had enough to buy the chest. I really should have just stopped betting. Oh well, let's everyone cheer for Gizmo and hope he wins. I bet on Gizmo over Keck. Who will win? No, and... Woo shit, Gizmo has one win already. But good luck to Keck too. I don't want to be such a jackass. I know I do that enough throughout the day. So yeah, let's say good luck to Keck and Gizmo. Good luck to all the competitors. May the best player win. Oh yeah, let's wrap up what we did in the guild. Who did we battle? We should keep more attention to that. Alright, so we're 3rd place in the season rank. That's pretty good, huh? Yeah, hopefully one day we can get the show so popular that we get some more people to switch to our guild that are powerful. And then maybe we can make some waves. But 3rd place is already really good. Hopefully it's not out of 4. Alright, so who are we battling this week? God, I wish I had that player. Nick is a nice team, right? It's kind of weird that Nick's at 247 and I'm at 198. How did I end up with such a strong team? Could be because of my VIP deposit. That might have been it. Yeah, I'm surprised Ninja isn't up there yet. Kind of wish Suki would come back, but we'll see. Maybe when it's winter in New Zealand. Or a rainy season. Oh well, we'll try to get some more players to join too. Hopefully some big depositors, so we can just start whooping ass. Oh, because he has Frankenstein. Yeah, Frankenstein's one of those heroes. Even though he's a good red, or easy red to make, he's not that good. But I did make him, and I did use him to actually upgrade Alice to her first red star. So I'll have to thank Frankenstein for that. He was really good. Alright, so I think, did we cover everything we can for today? We did record for 1:20. I gotta go move my uncle, so let's go to the affiliate links page. Alright, thanks again everyone. Patreon, if everyone helping with that, you guys are the best, and ladies. Society 6, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets, both popular with the ladies. Hideout TV, pays you to watch videos. Swag bucks, to shop online. GameKit, to try games. And free Bitcoin. It's a wallet system for cryptocurrencies. And they also have gambling, and just make sure you follow all your regional rules for all these offers and more. Including the virtual maid sex machine, which is also for adults and men only. But if ladies need a sex machine, they know who to call. Just kidding, because I live in Canada and we have never-ending lockdowns. Alright, so anyways, the virtual mate is a real product. It has Has shipped, kickstarted, crowdfunded, gets mixed reviews. Remember that, but some people love it, some hate it. You could be one of either. Right, so if you want to pay, yeah, don't try trading it for people. No, I don't think you can return it after it's used, but I could be wrong about that. Anyways, they do have a coupon code they sent me exclusively for the show. So I really appreciate them for doing that, and hope all the viewers like the coupon code. Alright, so yeah, let's see. Let's go. Oh yeah, my website's in the links below. All these and more. Let's go to the fire screen. Alright, so for the fire screen, if you happen to get, what is it, your last purple tavern task in the vaporizer, and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But if it doesn't happen, you can give the show a like. Really appreciate it. And just make sure, never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later.
Later, skaters. See ya. Alright, see you everyone, thanks. And thanks for helping cheer me up on my rough day. It was a rough go, but we made it through. Appreciate it. Everyone's the best. Alright, see you later.